So we've all had it. You've gone to fly your drone, especially the Phantom 3s, you push the button and nothing happens. Perfect day, no wind, not a cloud in the sky, everything's looking good, but your drone just won't fly. How do you fix it? And more importantly, how can you fix it when you're actually here and you haven't got much time to do it? Stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. And it's really simple. So what you need to do is you need to disconnect your battery from your controller, and to do that you need to, first off, using a 1.5mm Allen key or hex wrench, you need to undo these 4 little screws. Like so, and remove this plate. All this plate is just the cover for the USB connection, or USB and HDMI connection, depending on which model you actually have. Now the next thing you need to do is this very small little tab here, and to do that you flick this one up. So all we do is we flick it up like that, and that will enable this cable here then to be removed at the back. So with the ribbon cable disconnected, we then need to remove the 4 rubbers which conceal the screws. If you've done this before, they'll come off a lot easier. If it's the first time, they are quite tight to come off, but they do come off. Then use your screwdriver simply to undo the 4 screws. Lift the back of the case off, which we can, like so. And what we need to do is remove this ribbon cable, because this ribbon cable connects our battery to the actual controller. So pushing the tab down on the top, like so, we can then remove the battery. And we just need to leave the battery removed for a few seconds, just long enough for it to actually drain the electronics, and then we'll put it back in. With it put back in, before we put it back together completely, we'll just check to make sure that's actually reset it. So as you can hear, it's connected it back up. So as we put our case back together, we need to ensure that we can see the ribbon cable coming, and we can use our Allen key to simply fish it out. So what we'll do is we'll close our case up like so. We'll then replace our 4 screws. Notice there's a location marker on these, so they have to fit in the right way. And also on these, the rubbers on the back, they've got a flat part, and that flat part lines up with the buttons on the back, like so. Just like so. We now need to replace our ribbon cable, which simply just slides in. So once it's actually located, we can then turn our tab like so, which then ensures it's all back in place. We can then replace our cover, like so. We're ready to fly. So now you can also see, if I plug it back in, it'll start to charge as well. So our flight controller is all back good as new.